Let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about how just going can keep you growing, help you naturally raise that testosterone, your human growth hormone, and make your penis bigger. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Alright, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please ring the bell. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, give me that Arthur Fonzarelli thumbs up, like, so I say, hey. And, of course, follow me on my social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram, Snapchat of YOUNGDAYGO. And that's right, of course, you guys got to know that I'm putting content out daily. So like Rocky Balboa says, yo, I no bell. So make sure you ring the bell and so you get the updates for the huge, penis manifestation, because that's what we're all about here in the BCC, the Big Cock Consciousness, the Big Cock Collective, where I help you manifest a bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder penis, help you naturally raise that HGH and testosterone, help you manifest the best. And without further ado, I'm here to tell you about how just going can keep you growing. And this video, I was inspired actually by my animals. I got Bear and Wolf, and I just got done. I cooked me up a steak tonight, and regardless of your diets or whatnot, but I'm feeling extra huge. I'm feeling pumped. I mean, look at that. That's a steak and pasta pump, man. And of course, I did some aroused workouts. That I'm working on a program that I can definitely help you manifest the best with. You check out my video from the other day. And, just to kind of, more clear up what that's about. And it's, pretty much working out with a boner. I know that might sound crazy, but be as it may, I feel that, really charging up your chi is where you want to be to help you achieve. And when we're going with this flow, we're talking about the No Nut November. And I've been, I'm throbbing and I'm growing, I'm charging, I'm dripping that pre-cum. And every single day is a beautiful gift, but I'm just telling you, hold on, before we get it started, just like I do when I take a step out of bed, I take that first breath, do it with me. I got a shot today, so go ahead and write that down. I got a shot. I feel beautiful, because gratitude is the attitude, and that's what we got to start every day with, and you put yourself in that growth motion. And when we're talking about just going to keep yourself just growing, we're keeping our flow, knowing that everything is beautiful. And like I said, I was inspired because of my animals, and it you really learn a lot, like how the simple things in life can really be appreciated. And that's why animals are such a delight. And I recommend, it's teach their own. Not everybody likes animals, but me, I got my high vibe wolf, high vibe bear. I got my cat C. So always taking care of the neighborhood. I actually just let them in. Neighborhood's a better place because of them, unbeknownst to them. But you know what I mean. And anybody that has an animal can agree with me that you can really see that they're ready to go at any given time. It doesn't matter if they were taking a nap, if they just ate something, they are always ready to just keep on going, just ready for that adventure, ready for growth. And that's a beautiful thing. I mean, that's why do you think that a dog can still get a hard on when they don't have their balls? I mean, that might sound crazy and sick to some, but intriguing the most. And if I'm getting you smiling, I'm doing something right, because a smile is divine, and it's made inside the mind. And like I say, man, laughter is one of the most, underrated, keys to the, being at source. And that's what we all are anyways. We are all love, we are all light, we are all laughter, we are all happy, and we are all beautiful. And like I say, man, whenever you got to do something to help you out, go do it. As long as it's not taken away from you, that's what you got to do. And, like last night, even, I was telling everybody, because, we got Thanksgiving coming up, and I ended up watching Rocky 1, and I know that's whatever, this guy's watching Rocky, but, me, I'm a movie buff, and it keeps me smiling, and when you got Thanksgiving, yeah, the youths, I don't know why this is so funny to me. It just makes me laugh. Like, to you it's Thanksgiving. To me it's just Thursday, you know? And it's just like, they say I like to swat a lot, And like all the lines in it just, they resonate highly with me and they just make me laugh. And if I'm making you laugh, I'm doing something right. If I'm intriguing you to at least go watch. And like I say, everybody's perspective can essentially create a different movie anyways. And this really, this comes into light because you're the one that's going to be putting together a story about who you are regardless. Like, the people that you meet on a day-to-day, whatever you're getting out of me is a story that you're essentially creating anyways. And I'm just, I'm intending on you to create something beautiful, to be inspired, to spread love and positivity. You know me, I got that heart pumping, I got that heart pounding. I just love to preach that matrix hack that lets me know where I'm at. And I just always intend that whenever I see somebody in traffic, I hear somebody on the other line of the phone, if I'm staring at you in the line at a grocery store, I just intend on you to have a beautiful day, to feel love in some kind of way, and just go along my day. And that's what I intend on all you guys to do, and I feel like that changes the matrix for the better. You're essentially creating a better world. And I know that might sound corny or whatever, but what it all comes down to is, if you want beauty to appear, you got to keep this clear. And the universe is a mirror. So whatever you're doing out there comes back in. And you always want to take care of this too. So you always, like, if you got to watch Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you got to do to make yourself smile, you're doing something right. And that's all that matters. And, everybody's got their, crazy opinions and perspectives on what makes him feel something. And here, I'll give you an example. Like, I was listening to Bill Burr, one of my favorite comedians. He's talking about how the 90s he didn't like Pearl Jam, and he didn't like Nirvana and Pearl Jam because he was an 80s metalhead. And it's just like, you know what? To each their own. Me, I love Pearl Jam and Nirvana. I mean, it was the 90s. Okay, I mean, we're going to talk music real quick. I'd say the 80s had a sexier look. I like leather pants, nail polish, and all that sex appeal of the the 80s. And the 90s was more deeper and depressed. But like I said, music is just everybody's depiction of the story. Because essentially, to me, at any given era, like, it was commercial regardless. I mean, you're gonna tell me that Cherry Pie and then all these other like 90s like here hanging by the moment, we're here, all these. I like that song, but I like that song, so don't judge. But you know what? You could, regardless, it's all good to me. But like I said, regardless of where you're at, like, there was always something commercial in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. If there's money behind it, somebody, it's going to eventually get commercial. But don't take away that there's art and craft and, pizzazz and magic to all of it along the way. And if it's making you feel something, it's doing something right. So you ain't got to, like, chop into the science of, like, okay, well, this music is more soulful and there's more story. You know what? You're creating your own story along the way anyways. And that's what this is really about. You know what? Since I'm, I got some vino in my system. I got a bloody steak. And I had me some, some pasta. I cooked it up real nice. So I'm going to say salute. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I tell you, I can take a $15 piece of meat and make it and turn it into a $150 plate. Any given time of the week, Jesus has some skills when it comes to cooking. It's one of my passions, something that I really love to do. And it just blows, I find that you can connect cultures, people on such a beautiful level just by knowing, how to make them happy with what you eat. And everything that I cook, I always put love in it. And I know that, like even like when I'm stirring my pasta sauce, I like stir a heart in it. I really feel that the love symbol is really something magic. And whenever I got, like, even at the gym, like, I might, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, you can see that, like, these stories along the way where, like, you know, I do some hacks that I just really like put the intention for love to be in the air. And like, you might have those rope things that everybody's like doing this type of motion, whatever, and you know, I just take those and I just make a heart with it. Just because I feel that this symbol is known for, you know, doing something beautiful. Just letting you know that love's in the air. And when I do that, I feel like I'm, you know, I'm setting the intention that everybody in this room is going to feel love in some kind of way, and no matter where I'm at, I'm in the winning circle, and that's my intention of any given time. And I feel that you guys can essentially do the same thing, and this is what's going to change the matrix, change your life, change the, whatever you want to call this experience. You're going to change it for the better. So that's what it's all about. Just say I'm open to growth, I'm open to change, and if I could change, you could change. Everybody could change. Yeah, I'm going to be watching Rocky IV soon enough. Like I said, you know, Thanksgiving season is Rocky season, at least for me, and that's what makes me smile, and it's something that makes me happy. And if I can make you happy, I know I'm doing something right. Even if you hear me ramble like a monkey in a tree. Forrest Gump, great movie too. Got that Lieutenant Dan energy. The Forrest Gump, you know, is a great movie. You can't go wrong with that. And like I said, if you don't watch movies, there's nothing wrong with that. Read a book, listen to some music, you know, do your thing. There's no wrong way at life, you know what I mean? And that's what it really comes down to. And that's why, you know, this whole inspiration about just going is going to keep you growing. So always have the intention in here as knowing, all right? So write this down. I know that I grow. And since I just said that, I'm going to go with this flow. I'm going to show you the mind-muscle connection because I am lit! And I just felt like yelling right now. And you know me, I just had a steak in me. And I'm just showing you that the mind-muscle connection is real, alright? And understand that Paramahansa Yogananda says that the mind is the wielder of muscle. Mind Tai Chi. His Taoist teacher told him, if you come with energy, you can do no wrong. And when I use these practices, you know me, always going with that wu-wei flow, the path of least resistance, showing you that I can grow, showing you that I'm magic. And I'm going to have you guys write down one of my favorite affirmations, my favorite mantras to say, and go ahead and just flex it out. And do the same and just say this, that I am magic, I am divine, and I can increase my size, man. And that's a beautiful thing. And you know what? I got to yell it a little bit louder. I am magic, I am divine, and I can increase my size. Yeah, baby. It feels good. It's about 5 in the morning over here on the East Coast. And I just wanted to show you guys that I'm real. And I'm here for you. And yes, I had a couple glasses of wine, and this is what it can do. And I don't need no other kinds of drugs. I ain't gotta snort for it, jab a vein for it. All I gotta do is believe, and that's what can help me achieve. And I'm here to spread this message of love to you. And I know that might sound crazy, but just like I say, you know, train insane or remain the same, man. And that's what this whole motion is about, man. It's about just going, keep yourself flowing. I'm developing the programs to help you achieve the best. I'm channeling the divine. I'm channeling Hercules, Priapus. Understand that they didn't have Deca, Masteron, and all these other trend baloney and this and that. They didn't have that back then. All they had was what was in here. And what's in here is keeping it clear, because I'm a conduit for growth. And when I keep this clear, beauty appears. It helps me understand that I'm in receptive mode to all the ways to grow. And I'm not getting in my own way. Sometimes, I listen to collective beliefs to help me achieve. So go ahead and write that down. Sometimes I gotta say, what collective belief can help me achieve? You see how, I'm really passionate about this one today, man. I'm sweating. Hair's a mess. I'm feeling beautiful. Had me a beautiful meal, and I'm inspired from my animals. I mean, it doesn't get any more real than that, you know. And like I said, man, I'm a spiritual guide and a mentor, and I'm here to expand your mind and increase your size. And understand that we're magic and divine, and everything that's in me is in you. It's in the blue. And what I'm here to do is teach this light that's driving these beautiful avatars some more control over the growth. And that's what we're here to do in this flow. Help you understand that you got the power to change who you are and make beautiful things appear, and you can change the matrix for the better, or whatever you want to call this place. I don't disrespect anybody's beliefs or opinions. To me, all truths are true. You just got to find the ones that make you you. So go ahead and write that down. All truths are true. I'm finding the ones that make me me, and that's all it is. That's all it is, man. It's real simple. There's no wrong way at life. All I know is, if you come from love, you come from the cortisone, the heart, if you come from right here, you bring that energy up, you're doing something beautiful. And you know what? With that, I feel that I'm gonna need to take a break for a second, get back to where I'm at. I want to make sure I can get this out in a timely manner, because you know me, putting that content out daily. And it take me a quick sip, so I say salute. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing, guys. Alright, man. So with that, man, if you guys need any more help, I can design some programs for you depending on your schedule. And my intention is for you to be confident in who you are, be comfortable being naked, be able to spread love every which way that you can, everywhere that you go. I'm here for you to grow. And, when I intend on you to be the best, we intend on each other to be the best. We intend on the universe to be the best. So always come with love, always come with energy, and understand that you can just make energy out of nowhere. You see what I just did in this video? Just grabbed it out of nowhere just to show you that I could do it. And that's much like a dog, much like an animal. It doesn't matter what time of day, if they were just eating something, having a bone, or whatever they were doing. If it's time to go in the car, if it's time to go for a ride, they are ripped, ready, and roaring. And that's what I'm here to do. So you guys, I wanted to say this: you're beautiful. I love you guys. You're a part of me. I'm a part of you. And whenever you go out there, man, spread this love any which way that you can, man. I really preach this every day, man, because I feel that you're changing the world for the better. Let's grow. Let's be the giants that we are. Let's not worry about the little gremlins at our feet. Let's just, not stomp on the wrong person's house. You know what I mean? I'm here to spread love. You know what I mean? I want everybody to have fun. And I want to, I intend on everybody to feel beautiful, feel huge, feel the magic. Intend on all of us to grow and manifest the best, spread love every which way that we can, man. You guys are beautiful. So what I want you to do, make sure you follow me on their social media. Give me an Arthur Fonza really thumbs up, like, hey, you know what I mean? And like I said, ring the bell, man. It's Rocky Balboa season. Like he says, yo. I didn't hear no bell. And I'm telling you, man, it's real easy to sound like Rocky when you're screaming all day. And you got that cold winter air in Detroit, Rock City, man. It's just flowing through you. Everybody that's got it, everybody that sounds like me in Detroit or any type of cold weather, you sound extra sly, extra rocky. So with that, I just say that you guys are beautiful. Smile as much as you can. Spread that love. Do something for you. Have a drink with the universe. Do whatever you gotta do. Have a toke. I don't condone the use of drugs, but I don't condone on being away from yourself. So understand that. Do something for you, man. You guys are beautiful. Take care of who you are. You are loved. And whenever you're taking care of this, you're taking care of that. And whenever you're taking care of that, you're taking care of this. So it all keeps on going to keep you growing. Just remember that. There's going to be plenty more beautiful experiences to come. You know me, putting content out daily. It's like, I got to say it again, man. I love you guys. I'll be seeing you around. Spread some love today. Take care of yourself, the universe. And be like an animal, man. Just be ripped, ready to go. Be ready to go, ready to grow. It's a beautiful thing. Love you guys. Peace.